lag at all today. Hopefully we don't. I'm going live on everything once again. There's decades even, some are saying. God, this music is so good. Don't worry. We'll take some time to chat. Grinding Maple quests. Some people at work. Ruby is in ads. I thought I waited long enough for the... Oh, I'm lagging bad. Immediately lagging awful. I think I know why. How's that? Better or worse? I think it's better. It's because Rose left. It's lagging like when my laptop is on energy saver. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I don't know. Something for some reason, I just no longer can stream to 4 platforms. Only 3. Don't know why. It used to be fine. Doesn't make any sense. Oh, hello, hello, hello. All right, let's get all of our weeds up first. We're gonna do our daily tasks. We're gonna be a good villager, a good citizen. Oh my God, she's so cute in her raincoat. This is the perfect rainy day. I'm not gonna lie. Guys, this is all espresso. This whole thing is just espresso. Oh my God, it's so warm still. I'm doing really good. How are you, Ruby? How are you? It's been one of those days, honestly. Exactly. Exactly. Looks good. I need coffee. Let's take a look what's inside. Let's take a little peek, a little gander, a little look-see. Okay, I kind of want this. How much? Yeah, that seems good. I don't want to go to work. Street Italian brain rot. The kids I work with have been buying Italian brain rot cards. And they keep asking me, it's like, how much is this worth? And I'm like, nothing. It's worth $0. It's stolen art. Like, what are you talking about? Done with that. I can't. Winner, hello. Happy Saturday. Guys, how is our Saturday? How is our Saturday doing? How are we living out there? How are we doing? Guys, I forgot which villagers I have on this island, and I'm kind of stoked about it. Are you serious? What? Oh, my money rock. Winner, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. It does kind of look like a chickpea. When I look at my little miniature map. I don't know why I'm doing all these dailies. I don't need to. But something about it seems... I don't know, it seems fun today. I haven't done Animal Crossing dailies in forever. Nor have I played Animal Crossing in... It feels like 3 weeks, probably. Why did I do that? That one. Has it been at least 3 weeks? I think so. A pale bug. I think the pill bug's gonna get away. Oh, I don't even have a net. It's definitely gonna get away, guys. It definitely is going to get away. Wait, I only put 10K? Guys, I'm losing it, actually. Wait. That looks incredible. Oh, I can't get over there anymore. I can't get over there anymore, but oh my gosh. Let's get our fossils. Guys, is it 6 or 5 fossils that appear on an island? 4? No way it's 4. I think you get 4 daily. Skip days will be more. Oh. Okay, no, that makes sense. Well, I've skipped a few days. So I think I'll have 6. We have 1. There's 2. Gosh, I still... Oh my gosh. I'm overwhelmed by this island. And I know it's gonna come together. I know it's gonna be fine. But like, I look at it and I just think... There's a lot. There's a lot to do. Who? Why do I give this guy gray eyes? Why did I even make the villager just like a guy? I feel like I should have... I immediately make her put a book away. My bad. 3. Apparently it's Sunday on the island. Sunday on the island. Let us see the prices. 78, 78, 78, 78, 78, 78. 100? Can't make a profit off of 100. Probably. I don't know. I do not know. You know, I know I've been talking about like flights and stuff and like airports a lot recently because of the shutdown and everything. Do you guys think that like a lot of flights are going to be grounded for Thanksgiving if this is still like going on? Like, surely. If they don't reopen, yes. Like, that is the busy, like, those few days, I do think are like the busiest travel days of the year, at least domestically. Like, that's insane. Gosh, look at all these weeds, man. Heck. It's okay, though. I should probably Treasure Island. How do I have... I mean, I'd say things are already pretty bad, Abby. This is not good. Hi, Garrett. Hello. Yeah. And I'm kind of curious, too, like... I'd assume like a lot of these people are like, hopefully, like looking for another job while this is happening. A book. Did lose this. Hi, Rose. What was I saying? Yeah, I assume they're like looking for work while this is happening. Like if they just found a new job, I wouldn't expect them to come back. Hello, Hanner. Hello. Drop something. Vivian. Vivian. Ow. I put my feet up and it stretched my legs out. 5-stream watch streak. Yes. Are we walking about the mess of traveling? Yeah. It feels kind of insane right now, right? Unk. I don't have any siblings, so I can't be an uncle. Well, that's what I'm saying, Hannah, is I think it's, I mean, it's only gonna get worse, right? Like, at what point do, like, I just don't know. I don't know. I'm definitely worried. I mean, about all of it. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, it just is not good. That's the thing too, is like, not that you ever want like a replacement for people who are not working because they're not getting paid, but like, you can't even effectively replace ATC. Like, it's so specialized that, you know, if they just all strike, if they all stop working, there's just nothing. Like, you can't fly. It's just impossible. No, I don't need any fruits, Jedi Bear. Thank you, though. I'm not going to stretch, but we will watch as the others stretch. Maybe I'll move my arms a little bit. Who do we have here? Orville and Wilbur. Tia. Flurry. Mabel. Tomas. Look at that little booger she's got. If I just shake the controller, it does it. But look at the little booger she's got. Stretching. I respect it. It works. The timing is very bad, but it does work. Whoa. I love the animated and snot moving around and stretching. I am finishing my current book, then going to do some light cleaning for going for a pedicure and half-price books. Oh, what a day you're about to have. Holy moly. I hate the stretching. I honestly think it's so funny. Your dream day, Hannah? You can have one too. My nose itches. The inside of my nose. We did it! I'm doing my dailies because I feel creatively snuffed. Rob said I can use his credit card at Marshall's today. Nice. Yes. I'm so uncentered on in my cam. That is funny though. Rob said I can use his credit card at Marshall's today. I assumed you guys just shared finances anyways. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know. Oh god, this is the only good part of my island. We do, but sometimes I like to hide. Hee. Ah, I see. Okay. So the next part of the song is called Snow White. Or album. My question... What did I just get in my eye? Whatever. Do I make this section my Snow White section? This is the question. I feel like I just use very literal Snow White imagery. Oh, let me get my fossils looked at. Let me get my fossils looked at. Blathers. Are you gonna decorate it like the movie? No. Hi. Don't know how I'm gonna decorate it. I look so slouched in my chair too. Like, what am I doing? I honestly, I never feel like I'm in the right position for my camera. I never feel like I'm in the right position for my desk, actually. Just in general. My feet, currently, not touching the ground, by the way. I'm sitting normally, but my legs are just too short. I'm just kind of kicking them. More coffee. I'm gonna have a bunch of coffee, but I need more coffee. Now, buying turnips on Sunday is so rude of them, honestly. Guys, as you may or may not know / remember, I've been getting into stocks, kind of, a little bit. But for some reason, my app keeps alerting me to stock price changes for things that I'm not invested in. And I'm like, I don't care about this. Now, this is probably valuable on some level. Maybe. But what do I care? Like, what? That's me when I get one of those notifications. Because I'm thinking, like, oh no, I made a bad investment. Down 20%. But then, it's not even something I'm invested in. And I'm like, oh, okay, never mind. I guess it was all fine. Do you like a teacup? Exactly! Exactly! What did I... Oh, yes, I wanted this. We're gonna look for a snow design. Why am I yawning? Actually, no, I went to sleep at 2 a.m. I know why I'm yawning. Oh my god. Guys, I can't decorate when it does this. I went to bed kind of late and my cats woke me up this morning. I woke up at like a Thank you for the army. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm over here again in my camera frame. This is so funny. How does this happen? That was loud. I'm sorry. Do you need me to turn it down? I can turn it down for you. Hopefully that's better. Hopefully that's better. Boop. Okay, I need to restart my Switch. It's not there, right? No, it is here. Power Options, restart. What's that? What was that? We just mentioned 3. Okay, if the internet still doesn't work, I don't know what we're gonna do today. Because it needs to be able to work for me to be able to do my decoration. Because I gotta go to Treasure Islands, and I need to get patterns. Oh. I forgot he's still on the island. Should I order a sub sandwich? Yes, absolutely, yes. I feel like you've had this problem for a while. I have. It's a Switch 2 issue as well. And the fact is, I don't think there's anything that I could, like, do. I don't think there's anything I can do about it. Other than restarting the Switch. It has issues connecting to the internet. The Switch does. I don't know why. I don't know what happened, like why it is the way it is. Do you think your Switch looked at? No. I don't think so. That number 1. Wow. The place I get it from apparently mainly in my state. At least something here is good. Like, it works. I just need to restart it sometime. I don't know what happens. It's like when it's connected for too long or something, it just stops working. See, like, this snow pathing feels decent. Right? Ooh, wait, maybe I get this snow pathing. Huh. I kind of like this bluish vibe more than this white. The green edge, though, is kind of nice, I think. That looks too realistic for me. Realistic. What? What? Come on. What are these? It's probably a no. Snowman. All right, I think I'm gonna try this. I like how fluffy this looks. So it's perfect. It's perfect. I want to play Mario Kart again soon. It's such a good community game. Party's over here. I suppose so. I suppose it is. I mean, I'd be chatting with everybody, though. You know what I'm saying? At least I try to chat to everybody. Has there ever been a time when I've just ignored y'all? Probably. Been a bit since I've seen you play Animal Crossing. Yes, it has been a little bit. It has. John, welcome in. I hate my current island. What do you recommend? Laura, that's a great question. I'm also feeling middling on my island. That being said, I think sometimes you just need to work through your like creative block. Or if you just like hate the whole island, restart. I am a huge advocate for restarting. If you think your island doesn't have it, get rid of it. New one. Who needs it? That looks bad. I don't know how this is gonna look overall. I restart a lot. Restarting is great. I think you can restart now. The update is just gonna make your next, like, it's just gonna make the island easier, but like, I wouldn't wait that long. I would just start playing it. Get through all the beginning stuff again, and then you can decorate more easily once the update drops. But you still need to go through. Heck no! You belong here. I must alert the realtors. Let me just move. No, I actually agree. Just moving would be nice. Just moving would also be very nice. I think I need to make... I'm not gonna be able to do it exactly. Well, actually, I can do it in here. I can make this space feel extremely suffocating. I cannot wait for the update so I can just hop along to the next spot perfectly instead of having to do all this. Move. My ego loves all of my love, all the love my island is getting in the clips you're posting. Yeah, it's funny. It's good stuff. I'm gonna have to post some more. Actually, today. Well, guys, it's honestly so bad. I try to. My ideal would be posting 3 times a day. I do 1. I do 1. I just can't. I just can't. I can't get it. I can't get it together. It's too much for me. How long are you streaming today? At least until noon my time. I, to the chagrin of many people, I'm sure, do need to finish writing a paper today. I know. Finish my book. Gonna get moving. See y'all later. Bye, Elisa. Have a good day. Share the books you get. Unless they're private, I guess. Then don't share the books you get, but I'll be disappointed. Unless you're just looking at books, then you don't have to share either. Do I like how this looks? It's 12:26 for me, so I'll be streaming until like 3 p.m. your time. Hours. Hours and hours. Picture of Dorian who? Oliver should IRL, thank you. It's a favorite of mine as well. Sounds good. 6, 7. Oh. Sorry, I thought that we were doing the joke. Never mind. Take it back. have heart palpitations from one. See, these are the moments where I kind of wish that I like drank again, just because I'm like really curious. Like, what's that? What's going on over there? Did you just say the thing? 6-7? Of course. I didn't do the hand motion though. I'm tuned in, John. I know what's going on. You know? Exclamation point leaves. Yeah, but I'm not curious what the flavor is. I don't care about the flavor. Sandwich, drink, and chips ordered. Yay! Let's go. Guys, so I was saying I have a meal delivery box. I'm trying it out. 5 might be too many. I'm not gonna lie. I got 5 meals. I need to eat, because today is what, Saturday? I still need to eat 3 more before my next delivery on Tuesday. Oh. Are your days running together now? I don't know why it bothered me so much. I guess I've turned into a boomer. The 6-7. Okay, so here's my thing, John. I know it bothers the kids even more that I do it too, because it makes it uncool. They're just like, why is this man doing my joke? Which makes it so much funnier. They're just like, I don't like it anymore. Like, I don't like this. Yeah, exactly. They're just like, what? And you can't do it wrong. It's just 2 numbers. So. It's supposed to be a Gen Alpha thing. Yeah, well, too bad for them. Sucks to suck, I guess. I don't know. Wait, how did this happen? Okay, it's like this. I personally think it's hilarious. Perfect. I feel like we had funnier stuff though when I was younger, right? Like, the thing is, I can't even remember now, but I just feel like we were way funnier. 6-7 as an idea just kind of sucks. It has nothing for it. Nah, that's fair. The thing is, like, I don't know. I feel like they're gonna look back at 6-7 and be like, that was really cringe. I look back at my stuff and I don't even remember it. So it couldn't be cringe. It was probably awesome. But I still think older music is better. Music depends for me. I like some new stuff, but I mean, like, you know, I listen to a lot of old stuff too. My friend was watching MTV Classic and They were what I would say is playing. They were playing classic music, which is like, it's music I listened to when I was a kid. It's like, yeah, you're 33. That's old now. All right, what do we think about our little snowy section here so far? Is it coming together? Who ever did that? I don't think I did that either. But I honestly don't remember. Like, honestly, it's probably bad that, like, I remember a lot of things from childhood, but there's so many little things that I just do not remember. I have no recollection of. There'll be times when, like, somebody says, like, a story and they're like, you were there, right? And I was like, maybe. I don't know. Although it's not as bad. How are you able to paint paths using that tool? I have to go into my design app each time. You have to use this. You have to use your island designer app. Once you have 3 stars on your island, you unlock it. That's how you put cliffs and stuff. And then you need to get the custom design one. No, they didn't allow me in. Okay, so this one is really funny, really bad. I was at the Dodger parade on Monday, right? And I went with somebody who we were just like chatting. I had never really met them before, but he was chill. And he was like, we were talking about like high school stories, and he's like, oh yeah, like one time I ran into somebody, and he's like, oh hey Mike, like how you doing, man? And he's like, I don't know, like who you are. I don't know who this is. I've never met you before. Like, you're joking with me, right? He's like, no, like we've met before. Here, I have a yearbook. I don't know. They're at like a house party where like their high school yearbook was there. Bro, barista, hello. They open up the page. It's him and this dude, arms wrapped around each other, like smiling. This guy had no recollection of this man at all. And I was like, okay, that one's really bad. That one is really, really bad. Not remembering that is crazy. Thank you for the rose. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But I was dying laughing. Yeah, Dane Bramage for sure. I was like, oh no, bro, that's really bad. That's not good, dude. That one's really bad. I would also be very embarrassed. To be fair, something like that did happen to me. I have a little firework, you know, a little fireworks. You know, thank you for the follow as well. Something like that did happen to me with somebody. I was at a house party like a couple of years ago. To be fair, this guy's look changed a lot. His look changed a lot. So I cut myself some slack. Oh, he's like, oh, Simplexus, what's up? And I was like, bro, who the heck? Like, how do you know me? He's like, we went to school together. And I'm like, I don't recognize you at all. But then once he said his name, I was like, oh wait, you know what? I do know you. I was like, who the heck is this? We were never super close friends, but you know, it was still an embarrassing moment for me too. I was like, no. Okay, I think I need to make this slightly larger. Or, I don't know, maybe this will look fine. Let's see. My little snowy area. Whenever I'm meeting someone new, if we have mutual friends, I just always say nice to see you instead of nice to meet you, just in case. I'm a lot better about like remembering people now, but like, I don't know. I'm not gonna say high school was that long ago, but like it was. So I'm just like not gonna remember every single person. Especially the people that like I was never that close with. Like I think it's cool that like they remember me. I'm flattered by that. I'm like, oh. Yeah, it was a while ago. It was a bit ago. I always embarrass the other person and say, like, I think we've met before. Even though we've never met before. And I'll be like, wait, really? That one's really good. Yeah, I was at that one party a couple months back. Oh, yeah, okay. No, it wasn't. I don't like this. The separate snow section, you don't like it? You don't like the way this looks? It feels like it's melting. You don't want to do it? You say no? No, live your truth. I mean, I can, you know, it's fine. It's fine. We'll just. It's fine. If the point is to look melty, then it reads. Well, I mean, I think it's hard for it not to look melty because no matter what, there's green underneath it. Right? Am I crazy? Leave it? Well, no, I can like, no, it's fine. I can do a whole thing. It's no biggie. Like, the thing is, I just don't think it ever looks like not that melted. Is my only. Because, like, there's a lot of grass showing up underneath it, you know? Can I put something over the bare spots? Like the corner? I mean, not like, really. I don't mind it. The song itself is like a kind of transition period anyways. Like, see when it's all touching? I mean, okay, we'll do it. It's fine. It will work out fine. It will be good. See? See? Let me get these. Let me make my job easier. Oh, I love terraforming. I love patterning. The decor. The decoration. Wow. I can't wait for the update, though. Guys, on a scale of 9 to 10, how excited are we for the update? 9 being very super excited, 10 being very super ultra excited. There's no other choices. I'm excited. Numbers can't compare. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I can accept this. How else does this need to work? I think like this. I like this pattern a lot, actually. I think it's a good one. I think this is a good pattern. As excited as a working adult can be, so 9 because I like 9. Okay. 1 billion, and also hopefully there is more they haven't told us. I'm also kind of hoping that there's a little bit more they haven't told us. Guys, I tried Yemeni coffee for the first time yesterday. I actually don't think I'm a huge fan. It felt a little bit too spiced up for me. It was good though, and I want to try one of the cakes. I want the new characters. Yeah. I'm gonna need to get the Legend of Zelda characters for sure. Minoru actually might be one of my favorites. Okay, Hannah, you're right. This looks good. It kind of looks like a cloud. Looks like walking on a cloud. I'm always... Okay, relax. Let's not say always. Not say always. It looks good. Yeah, that's not bad. I need a snow machine. I need a snow machine. It's okay. I've been playing longer than you have. True. I haven't played ever. This is my first time on Animal Crossing. New player. I'm hoping they also release more villagers. I feel like they didn't show us everyone. I could be wrong. But I think I'm right. I think I'm right. Thank you guys for liking the live. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Characters are from the city or something. City boys up. Island life is over. I'm just a little upset that they're not just giving us a new game though too. You know? Like I think the update's gonna be really good. I do. But I was so just hoping for a new game. And the thing is, like, they know I'm gonna buy like the Switch 2 upgrade, right? Like they know I'm gonna do it. So they have me in a full chokehold. Will your path still show when the snow comes? Yeah, it will. That being said, I don't think that this island is ever gonna see snow, but we'll see. We shall see. I don't know which, when I dream address it, I don't know which time of the year I want it to be. Although I do want to add a seasonal clock, because I think that that would make a lot of sense to have. But I don't know if it really shows up. Okay. Let's take a look. I think they're testing new features from the new game to see how we like it before it's permanent. Maybe. Like, I think in future permanent game we will be able to have several islands and designs. Then, like, yeah, that's cool. That would be cool. Okay, so we fly in. We walk across. We hit the. Wow, look at how much fun they're having. Eating. Oh god, a donut by the river just. This is the life. A donut by the river just is everything. I drop everything right now to just live this. SOS. I want to keep my campsite amiibo, and I crafted him what he wanted. Okay, so you're gonna have to do it 3 times. So if you invited him the first time, you end, you time travel to the next day, invite them back, make them the thing again, and then you can end, time travel to the next day, and invite them a 3rd time. The 3rd time you build the thing, then you can ask to have them move to your island. Animal Crossing villagers are living the life I'm supposed to be living. Of course, happy to help. Happy to help. Oh wait, I'm running through it. We're not supposed to be running through it. We're supposed to be enjoying the island we've created so far. Bit by bit, piece by piece, song by song. The countdown begins in Tokyo. All right, we walked through our tiny city of Tokyo. All right, and then we get to the snowy part. I don't know how I'm going to still see the city. There's nothing I can really do about that, though. I'm gonna look at the lyrics of this song really fast. I need to look up the lyrics to this song really fast. I've only been listening to one song recently. And it's just been Randy Newman's I Love LA. Oh, she just came out with a new song too, right? A very leve holiday. Santa Claus has come to town. There's 7 songs on this? Ah! Hold on, I don't want to listen. I just want to see the lyrics. Can I? Hello? Can I not see the lyrics on the app? Hello? What? Never mind. A model house. I hope that on the Dream Islands you can have like multiple villagers. Like more than the 10 that you have. That would be the thing that I want. That would be the thing that I want. I need to have like a mirror item here. I know I need to have one like mirror for sure. I don't know what mirror I want to use. I don't know if I have any mirrors. I also think I need to implement flurry somehow. Let's go look at our storage really fast first. Let me look at our storage. Do I have any mirrors? No. No mirrors. No, I can go to a treasure island. It's fine. I'm the problem with a lot of these is like I'm familiar with the album. I really like it. I knew that some of the songs would be harder than others. Cuz the song, okay. So the song after Snow White is Castle in Hollywood, which is about like her falling out with her best friend, not her twin. I don't know how I want to do that either, but like that's a little bit easier to like envision. I just need to go pick up like the castle items, you know, and then I'll put a house in the middle of it, and like it's kind of done. We move on to the next one. This one feels like a little bit more, you know, way up there. Let's go pick up some items. Am I still a sub? I might not be a sub anymore, actually. Huh. Wait! Forgot I had all this. A sub above. Guys, I've had so much coffee. Again, this whole thing was espresso. I had a quadruple shot, basically, of espresso in here. And I'm now halfway through. I'm buzzing. I am feeling it. It's going to be an elite nap. I love that for you. I think I have... Yeah. I can't wait to be able to store flowers too. That one is actually going to be like the best. Storing the flowers is going to be crazy. Winter is approaching. Exactly. True. Have you guys ever looked at pictures of bears waking up from hibernation? Honestly, they're just so funny. Just like, you look so silly. You little bedhead. How are bears like that? Like, how did they... Hopefully I'm still a sub. If not, this is going to become a bit of a problem. Still a sub. I'm going to have to look. 2 visitors? Oh my gosh. Okay. Hold on. We're going to go here. We're going to look at my big old head for a second. As I go, Char, hello. As I go look at, I wonder if they'd let me chill in their den or something. Maybe. I wouldn't count on it. Roger. Oh. They wake up hungry. They do wake up very hungry. Are bears omnivores? They are, right? I think like they have a preference for like meat, but I think that they're like omnivorous. Because I think they'll eat like berries and stuff. They eat berries and other things, I think. That Monstera in the back just stopped me in my scrolling tracks. It's huge. Gray. It's actually crazy. So this one it's quite large. And we have a new leaf right here. I shouldn't touch it, but it grew. Okay, so I don't know if you can really see it, but I have another one like right here. This is a separate plant. This big one was smaller than this one when I first got it. Just a tiny little clipping. And now it's this huge thing. I have another huge one outside. I have another huge one downstairs. They all came from the same plant. It's like, yes. How old is it? 6, 7 almost. The clipping it came from, my friend gave me a clipping a long time ago from a Monstera that she got. So I don't know how old it actually like is. I got my clipping in 2019. So that being said, it's funny, like this little tiny one like has really basically been the same size almost the whole time. It just never had any space to really grow. And it still doesn't really, but I have a big fiddle leaf right here off camera too that you can't really see. A couple of others. Oh, it's nighttime on the island. Oh, shoot. But I like the idea of this. I really like the idea of a nuptial bell. I'm pretty sure I already have a moon item out, but I wouldn't even separate it. I did that to my 4-year-old plant and made her mad at me. Okay, so this little tiny one that's sitting in this pot, I wouldn't separate. I wouldn't put it in its own pot. But there used to be 3 in this single pot. I used to have 3 in here. And they just didn't have the space anymore. It just wasn't. Oh my god, this one person just took everything. Come on. Let me take an IKEA shelf. An IKEA shelf, and I want this too. That's good, that's good. And the one that's outside, I saved from an elementary school that I work at. It was in really, really, really rough shape. Because kids would like hit it with like sticks and stuff all the time because like the leaves are super fun to like tear, and I'm like, please stop. I asked the principal if I could take it home, and they're like, yeah, I don't even know who that is. Like, I'm like, oh, okay, then I'm gonna take it. Thank you for the follow. And it was saved. Okay, that looks good. I kind of like the idea of the pool. There's like a blue one too, right? I'm gonna get the blue one. I'm gonna get this one. I'm gonna get plastic bench. I'm gonna get old bus stop. Retro stereo is a good idea. Grab 2 Torii gates. I didn't come to the right place to find a mirror. I don't think. I like the upright piano. I might already have one, but you can never have too many. You actually can, but whatever. Leave all that. I'll grab this. I need a typewriter. Wait, where did you find this treasure island? Just got back from Animal Crossing. Need some furniture. This is on the other streaming platform. I use Sakura Gaming. I think they have the best treasure islands. They have the best ones. Of course. Happy to help. Happy to help. Season 2. Yeah, they're really good. Very, very good. Okay. I did not come to the right TI for this. For the stuff that I need. I don't think. Okay. I feel my voice dwindling away. I need the cans on the shelf. Which one? Were they? Hold on. Were they? Okay. Did I pass them? I must have passed them. Left. Can't find now. Let's see what else. Let's see what else is good. I want to get a snow globe. I think that's cute. I'll get this north or south pole, whatever. All good. Same. Confetti blower. Actually, ruined broken pillar. Not a bad shout. This might be good. Okay, this might be kind of what I want. Design-wise for this one section. We'll see. Maybe I should get some pergolas too. I just don't know. I just don't know. Where's all this stuff at? This is called a treasure island. You can find them pretty easily on the other streaming app. The other streaming app. I use Sakura Gaming though. Guys, I need to. Oh my god, I feel my voice becoming very scraggly. What that? Not. What? I feel like I just got it back. I feel like I had like this rasp for a very long time. It's like not great. So I don't want it to go away again. I just got it back. Okay. Rice cooker. How much? I didn't come to the right spot for. I want these party arches. I see lots of chat messages. Hold on. Bob, thank you. I'm trying my best. I'm trying. Okay. I think for now we're vibing, right? We're good. We're good. Let me just grab one of these and then two of these, just in case. Can never go wrong with little party arch. We're out. We got what we needed, mostly, I think. Oh my gosh, he's gonna try to beat me out. No. No. I'm first. She did. She's like, no, I'm going in. Too bad. That was crazy. Her outfit was pretty good though, compared to my silly little overalls. My tiny, silly little overalls and bad shoes. Alright, this flyover is going to need a lot of work. I mean, everything is in place right now, but that's just... That's a little... It looks a little rough. Steph? Hanging out. Okay. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna run out of space. Should we upgrade our house for the extra storage space? What's your island theme? Okay. So, it's a hard theme, I feel like, to describe. I'm making an Animal Crossing visual album, basically. So each section of the island corresponds with the song. So the first one, I built a miniature like Tokyo. This one's supposed to be like this little snowy section. Hopefully it'll all come together, and it definitely makes it easy to like you know, when I only need to work on one single section, it's like it's this one song, it's a lot easier for me to like, oh, I can just do it. Okay, cool. Well, I don't really have much cash left. Instead of having to think of like the whole island, I'm just like, I'm building one section, and it doesn't need to like match the other sections of the island because it's just for this one song. So it's like kind of cool in that way. So I am excited to... Sheesh. I don't want a new roof color. I don't know what my current roof color is. Blue? Huh? I don't know. Whatever. We'll make it aqua. Okay, I do think I need to time travel. We also need to move somebody's house. I need to move it in this section. But to do that... Honestly, I might move it right here. Alright, where's Hannah, my Animal Crossing master? Does this work? I don't think it does. Also, if I do that, that's right at 3 o'clock. because I'm building a clock. I guess it's fine. It doesn't matter. Is that a snowman? I picked one up. I'm gonna add a snowman. I'm gonna add a couple of things. But we need to, I need to make sure that the, like, okay. So when I'm building each section right now, right, it goes like terraforming, design pattern on like the ground and stuff, layout, and then like the decoration. So we have like our four like steps. The patterns for this one's not that bad, and it's also like a smaller section of the entire, like this is one of the smaller parts we need to work on, whereas there, okay, and it's actually perfectly timed. It's gonna be crazy as long as it works correctly. I'll show you really fast because I listened to the song and it's like perfectly timed as long as you're sprinting. But it's gonna be like a very big, like decor wise, it's gonna take a lot. Whereas this one I feel like is not taking as much. But I will show you. So like one of the singles from the album has a section that's like perfectly timed. If I start all the way down here, and run up, just run the whole way, you get to the end right as like that part ends. And so I need to fit in a whole bunch of things into like this part, which I think should be good, but we'll see. We shall see. I already have ideas. Let's see. Oh, man. Is he too close to the cliff to my... Is it this cliff that's too close? Because I can fix that. If it's too close to an incline like this, it'll block the flow of traffic. Oh no, man. Is this the spot? I don't know if I like it. Versus like here. Or even right here. It's like right here. This might be okay. Let me see. It's like it's not my favorite, but I think that this is good. I'm sorry if you already answered this question, but where did you get the little houses? These? These are called doll houses. I got them on a treasure island. I had to obviously get quite a few, but you can just buy them in Nook's Cranny. I have a couple left over. Okay, I want to do this. I think that, and we'll fix this now. Great, man. It's okay. It actually doesn't. It's not gonna be too bad. This is only, I think, like this. I think it was my dish. Okay, I don't have my ladder anymore. That's fun. It's okay. Get back up there. Get back up. There it is. I still have a bunch of Nook Miles tickets too. I have so many. There's so many. Okay, let's fix this. What if I don't like where I put the house? What if I see it and then I'm like, wait, this actually is stinky? That'd be no good. That would be no good. Perfect. Perfect. Excellent. Okay, now this. I don't know if this really gets any better. I guess I can... do this? For this section? Shelby! Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Excuse me. Okay. I hate doing that, man. I really do. Okay. Okay. Excellent. I don't think this will be too bad. Just need to fill those in. This. Bang. Bang. Yeah, thank you, Army. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love a little firework action. A little firework action. I see. do people make such good design patterns? It's just... I wish, you know? I wish I had it like this. I probably want to do this. Okay, that looks pretty good, right? Can't really see what's over there, but I think that looks pretty decent. Floria's house is right there. She has a little exit way, you know, a little. That's pretty good. Let me get our first little thing. Actually, I like the idea of these two. I realize that they have like the ivy on them, which is maybe a no-go, but I'm curious. Okay, hold on. Okay, I like the idea of that. Hi, Axe, how are you? Happy Saturday. Ah, the snow person's so goofy. I love it. Maybe put the other one here. Although, like, is this really... City's looking good, thank you. Well, you know, we're moving on. We're moving on, too. We have new... Technically go around that side, but whatever. I kind of like the idea of, like... putting some of these up as well. I don't... Huh. The vibe's gonna be interesting. For sure. Because there's like the snow people. It's okay though. Like it feeling eclectic, I think is good. I want it to feel eclectic. In some ways. I'm gonna need to put stuff up top, I think, as well. But that's not too bad, right? Okay. I'm not sure how I feel about the leaves though. Like I think the broken pillars is kind of nice. Like I like the vibe that it provides. I think I'm gonna time travel today. I want to see what it's like with Flurry's house in there. I think it's so funny how I kind of work through all of my stuff. Like when I'm decorating something, I feel like, I don't know, I get really, what's the word? Locked in, I guess. Say locked in. Bye, Shar. Have a happy Saturday. I saw the name of somebody join. Somebody I went to college with. I was like, whoa. I wonder if it's the same person. They never said anything, though. They never said anything in the chat. So I don't know. I just don't know. Good morning, everyone. Right now on Leve Land. Label's here! Okay. Wow, look at all these vibers. Oh shoot, should we get all our fossils again? We probably should, huh? Should only be 4 this time though, right? 1. No! It's okay, I'll buy a new one. I'll buy it. I can't tell if I was giving gluten-free bread, so I'm kind of scared right now. Maybe it was just a different brand. I don't know. Okay. You know, if you have a gluten intolerance and everything, I get it. The other day, I had a slice of gluten-free pizza that my friend had ordered. And it tasted so bad. Well, no, the taste was fine. The texture was so weird. Like, honestly, I didn't think that, like, the pizza itself was that bad, but the texture of the crust, like the gluten-free crust, was like cake. And I was like, I really don't like this. It was so weird. It was so weird. I'm like, I feel like I'm eating like a savory cake and like, no, I don't like it. Really dry, and this bread was a bit too squishy and moist. Sounds not good. Always get more than this, but whatever. I'm never actually running low on funds. So easy to get quiche. I don't see any weeds. Oh, spoke too soon. I can't remember what wheat tastes like, so I don't even have a frame of reference. I honestly don't really like bread, so I know everyone's like, how do you not like bread? It's like, I don't know. I just don't. I just don't. I don't know what to tell you. Bread is fine. But yeah, the crust of pie and pizza can be kind of cakey. I think I know what you mean. I don't know, it's just weird. I didn't think the flavor was necessarily bad, but I couldn't get over that texture, and I was like, I can't eat this. Feels like I'm eating like a savory cupcake or something, and I don't like it. Perfect. There was a time when I didn't eat meat for 8 years, and then I bit into chicken and started eating meat again. Axe, that kind of happened to me. I was a vegetarian for, I mean, a long time. 12 years, I think. And then for my 30th birthday, I was in New York. I was just like, I'll just eat meat while I'm here. Because, like, there's so much good food that I just, like, need to try all of it. And then I'm just like, I can't, like, I don't know. Once I started, like, running and stuff, too, I just wasn't, like, meeting protein goals and stuff. And I was like, whatever, I'll just eat meat again. I still try to avoid beef, though, in general. Someone literally referenced the place I ordered from earlier, but I didn't realize until my food came. Referenced? What? What did Hannah say? She's always saying something. Pork makes you throw up. I'm not a huge fan of pork either. I agree. Every restaurant chain has a saying, you know. A sub above? Wait, that's national. Be a sub above. It's for sure a national brand, but I'm forgetting. Is that Jersey Mike's? Trying to think. I don't know. Jersey Mike's sucks here. It was okay. So I I'm not really one to like complain too much about fast food, like food, because they're always pretty standard with like how they do everything usually, right? So Jersey Mike's has like a meatball sub, right? And my friend goes to order it, and as they're like making it, he's watching them do the meatballs, and then they cut a meatball, so it's just two halves of the meatball. They put the two halves on the sub, and then they just close it up. It was a single meatball sub, which is one meatball between the, like one half of a meatball between the two slices of bread. And it's just like, that's so awful. Pug Life, hello, welcome in, how are you? I just think it's so funny. It's just like, it's supposed to be three. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be three meatballs, and then you have like three halves on each one. And that's like fine. I just like, it's just, it was just like the bread, whatever, the Italian bread, and then like the melted cheese, the tomato sauce, and then one half of a meatball on both sides. And he was like, this is the worst sandwich I've ever had. It's just like, yeah, fair enough, bro. Like, I don't... I kind of want this tree too. Chester, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you? Guys, I think we're getting really close to 1,700 on this platform. I don't know how close we're at, but we're pretty close, which is really cool. I'm doing really well. I'm having a great time. I'm having a good Saturday. Troy! You listen to the worst meals you've ever had? I've had a lot of bad meals. At Subway, at least got 7 full meatballs on a sub. Oh my God. Well, that wasn't even one that I had. That was my friend. Although, another meatball story, hilariously with this same friend. And I'm going to name and shame this place because I cannot believe they're still in business. It's this place called Ugo's. U-G-O. It's supposed to be an Italian spot. But then their colors are also blue and yellow, so something about it feels like French, and it's just like, ugh, what are you doing? But I go with my friend to this place because we've never had it before. We're like, all right, let's try it out. We're here. He didn't really know what to do. We had just seen a movie, which was like across the street from this restaurant. We're like, all right, let's go to this place. And then we like passed by it a bunch, so we were kind of curious. And you know, I'm perusing the menu and I see like meatball, and it was in their like pasta like section. So I had assumed that this was a spaghetti and meatball thing. It was in the antipasta or whatever that is on the thing. I don't know what that actually is, but it was around it was like the ravioli and all the other stuff, right? I'm like, okay, so I'll order this. I order meatball, which I should have known. When it just said meatball, I should have known what was coming. I had assumed I was getting spaghetti and a big meatball because sometimes that's what you just get, a giant meatball on top. No. They come out. It's just a single meatball drizzled with the red sauce on top, sliced in half, sitting on a rectangular plate. And they bring this out. And I'm like, where's the spaghetti? And they're like, no, it's just this. And I was like, what are you talking about? This is $20. This is $20. It's like, you have to order the pasta separately. I'm like, the hell I don't. What are you talking about? What? I'm like, whoa. Like, this is it? I was like, no. Take it back. We're eating somewhere. I refuse. I actually did not eat it. I said no. There's no way. There's no way. We just left. We did, Reagan. We just straight up left. I was like, that's crazy. And I'm like, I don't feel bad about it. Like, what is the margin on their single half meatball that's $20? 95%? Like, I said no. It wasn't even that big. It wasn't even crazy. It wasn't like it was like this and then it was like 2 halves of a giant meatball. So thank you for the follow. It was like a pretty it was like larger, but it was like pretty standard. Like, I don't know. It was like that and then, you know, half. And I was like, no. You're not gonna make me order the pasta separately for what you call meatball. Like, no. It better have had 20 Etsy, which is blessings. I have no idea. It might have been the best meatball in the world. But when it came out and that's all I saw, I was like, there's no way. There's no way. I couldn't do it. Sometimes at my first uni, they would make spag meatballs, but it would just be one fist-sized meatball. It was so fun. See, that's the thing. That's what I expected, Troy. The fist-sized meatball is not something that, like, I don't mind that. I don't mind like a giant meatball, but, you know, have it come with the pasta and then like everything else. Don't just give me a single sliced meatball. Like, that's insane. That's insane. And so, of course, typical of me, I said, I'm never eating here again. Never eating here again. And I haven't since. And every time I pass by it, I'm like, how are you still in business? Doesn't make any sense to me that you're still around. This is called South Bowl. Look, if you spin it, it spins. They're laundering money. Well, they made a wine bar, and I think that's how they make most of their money, honestly. You know what really sucks too is the place that they're in used to be an Entenmann's bakery, which was crazy. You know, Entenmann's like the boxed donut brand, like they do the chocolate covered ones and the powdered ones. They used to be that, but they would make stuff there. And I was like, this is the best place ever. This is the best place ever. And then they closed down. And I was like, whatever's gonna come into this spot is never going to be as good as what was here before. And it isn't. It still isn't. And it makes me so upset. There's been so much turnover in that little section now of like the city. But I've had plenty of bad meals. Things where I'm just disappointed. I don't know what else I want to put here. I got a bunch of items. Let me pull some stuff. Oh, let me pull some stuff out. There's actually so many places in that section that I'm like, how are you still in business? I never see anybody in there anymore. How are you feeling about the new update announcement? Maddie. Look at me. Look at me. Get in real close. It's the greatest day of my life when I saw that. I was waking up 7 a.m., 6:30 a.m., I don't know. My phone was buzzing. It was going, bzz, bzz, bzz. I'm like, what's happening? Either somebody died or something big happened. Something big happened. And I was like, let's see what's going on. And then I made a little video about it. And I was like, I'm still excited. January can't come soon enough. And it's not even that far away. Axe, we did walk out. We did walk out. I was actually outraged. I was actually outraged. I'm like, this is insane. Like, this is the most insane. Like, there's no way. I'm having the worst day. Did you also get just a single meatball on a plate for lunch, Daisy? I'm sorry, I shouldn't joke about that. My bad. My bad. What happened? What's going on? We don't like bad days. We like good days. Did I get the party arches out? I kind of want these street lamps too. We're going to try a few things. I'm going to try a couple of... My washing unit broke with my sopping wet clothes inside. Oh no. No. Including my costume for the party tonight. What am I gonna do? Do you have Bob cat ears? Let the leaves relax. The fact that you're saying, should I rake my yard, is crazy to me. Like, what are you talking about? But technically you have a yard. That's what you get a gardener for. And you can't even feel guilty about it. You're just bolstering the job market. Like, what's wrong with that? Nothing. Crisis is over. Yes. I have a cow costume that I may have to utilize. Ah. Very Gabby coded of you. Very Gabby coded. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, what was the OG costume planned? We're all curious. The people are asking. Rake the yard. That's crazy. What? Men in Black. Very simple, but I had a cute skirt and boots to wear. That's crazy, Daisy, that you wanted to be Men in Black. Because the other day, I didn't end up doing it because I felt like it was too much trouble when I also had the dog with me. I wanted to be, because my friend had like a bug-themed costume party for her 30th birthday. And I wanted to be the long aliens that like to smoke Marb Reds and sit in the hot tub and stuff. Those guys crack me up. The worms, exactly. They're just so funny. Okay, I kind of like that. I don't know if it fits my vibe, though. No, I think it's good. I think it's pretty good. I think the real question is, are these good? Because I'm starting to think they're probably not. Okay, actually, way better than I thought. That's not bad. I do need to get a mirror still. Currently I have my clothes in the dryer in an attempt to get them dry enough to transport them to my dad's place to use his washer. Wait, my brain just caught up. Did you say bug themed birthday party? Yeah, it was bug themed. The only thing I ended up doing was this. I made myself little antenna. They were okay. But I fear putting soaking wet clothes in a dryer is a choice. Yeah, I feel like I don't know. It was fun. It was a fun little party. I'm someone who really dislikes parties in general, though, so my fun is kind of just capped. I'm like not really a party person. There's just too many people. It's like, waiting. How dirty was the outfit? If they're in the dryer now and you're going to a party anyway, these little houses are cute. Agreed. Do you want to see my whole little city? I built a whole little city for them. Look at that. Look at that. I need it all. This took a long time. This one was hard to do. I actually want to add a moon really fast. Hold on. I want to add a moon. What theme are you going for, by the way? I'm making a visual album. Alexis, thank you for the follow. I did, Celix. I'm very excited. Are you excited for the update? Yeah, if they're thrifted clothes, you have to wash them. That's a must. Okay, I don't know if this is good, actually. Is that ugly? Wait, this might be ugly. I don't know if I like that. If you have one or two towels, Daisy, you can lay the towels flat on the floor, roll the clothing item up loosely, lay it on the towels, and then roll the towels up around the clothing, then step on the towel, roll to get the excess moisture out. I don't think I described this good. Oh no, I think that makes sense. Is it possible to wring them out a bit to get the excess water out and then put it in the dryer? Daisy really has been having a couple of days. As a loyal Graham follower of the Daisy field. Her work computer had an update yesterday too. Isn't that crazy? And they were gonna put Lego furniture. I'm very excited about that. Guys, okay. So, as you know, we do have this now. Well, maybe you don't know. But we do. Oh my god. We do have this now. I still have not opened it. Now, I like to do a Lego piece for every follow, as we know. But I don't know if we really can with this. Like, I feel like this is just something that I need to, like, build on my own. I might have to stream the build. But, like, the thing is, this section of my desk isn't big enough for this. This is actually, like, this is huge. Like, you know, stay safe though. Taking care of your health is more important than being late to an event. That is true. So I don't know how I'm gonna like deal with this. It is really cool to have. It is very cool. But I don't know. I realized it doesn't fit on like my shelves. Ceiling's that low. I have until 8 to figure everything out, so I haven't fully panicked yet. Excellent. I need to clean my room so bad. I've slowly been organizing everything. You can't see it. After I got off stream yesterday, I started throwing more like little Bionicles and stuff into another bin, but that bin is actually too big for them, but it's like a good sorting bin right now, but I need to like, it's just so much. What I might do is clean out everything underneath my bed. I don't do that anymore either, Reagan, but I used to, okay, I went through, I had a phase where I was like, washing machines, like ruined clothes, like it's no good. I like to feel washing my clothes. So literally every single day after I had like got home, I would wash my clothes by hand. Every day. One of the things that I learned, very nasty, clothes are gross. Just the clothes you wore that day end up having so much like dirt in them. It's just like, ew. It actually doesn't take that long once, like when you just do one like outfit, maybe two if you didn't want, it doesn't take that long. Thank you. I like my tiny houses as well. The whole thing looks very good. I was so like, I don't know. I was going through a very granola type phase, I feel like. It's like, let me wash my clothes by hand. What? So LA of you. Kind of, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. It is a bit. It is bit. That looks pretty good. This is also the same problem with wearing the same color scheme and similar clothing. Now that they're all super wet, I can't tell what's what because they're all just super dark. Oh no. And then I can come up here and do like this. When I was a teenager, I had a vampire hunter phase. And strapped garlic, holy water, and a stake to my belt and went around the neighborhood looking for vampires. No, that's actually so cool. I could never be that cool. Like, that's awesome. Or all black, so finding my clothes in a pile is a nightmare. I always say I want to like redo my wardrobe, but I never do. It always is just the same. I had a phase where I wore an Invader Zim button on my pants every day. My phase was cool too. I wore a tie as a belt. Tied as a tie. I did this for 2 years. Honestly, an absolute banger. Honestly, a trend-setting move by me because it caught on. I did it before it even became a thing. By the time it became a thing, I was over it. Using a hairdryer on the clothes. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Okay, do we like our Snow White area? What are our thoughts? I still need to get a mirror, and I need to put it like right here, but I don't think I need to overcomplicate it. This is the first live stream. This is the first time on a live stream that the streamer responds to me. They've never responded to you before? What? You did that all the time? Yeah. I wonder where Tim, my high school's kid, Thai kid, is today. He's probably thriving. Probably wearing a tie. After I did the tie thing, I got into a bow tie phase. I still have the bow ties. I don't remember how to tie them. When I was in my teens, I really disliked denim because I have thick thighs and wide hips and could never find flattering jeans. Pre-mom jeans 2010, so I only wore jeggings. You're probably in one of the most responsive streamers chat. That's probably true. That might be true. What message was removed? What happened? I missed something. Okay. Hold on. I came back to the beginning because I wanted to walk through. I need to do a little walkthrough again. Our thing. I was perceived as a cute emo punk, I think. I was perceived as a weird kid. I still am. Just a random story related to clothes being in the same color range. I happen to have a lot of green clothes and accessories, and my hair is green. Oops. And the other day I was wearing orange to work, and 4 different people came over to introduce themselves to me since they didn't recognize me without a green fit. That's actually really funny. But also kind of goes into, like, earlier I was talking about how, like, somebody I'd recently met forgot somebody, and I also forgot somebody I went to, like, high school with. And sometimes it's just like changing the look. Like if your look changes, you kind of just become unrecognizable sometimes. I was one of the kids who threatened to hex the kids trying to bully my group. None of these shiny hunting methods are good, or I'm impatient. I wore a pirate captain's costume in school before I was in high school. It was nowhere near Halloween. No one told me to take it off. Or should they? Something about this section also feels a little empty. But I think in general, I like this. Me, when I show up to work after a braids appointment. How long does that usually take you, Daisy? It's like 5 hours. You have like a lot of hair too, right? I feel like that's not fast. I feel like that is not fast. Ha! I had a phase when I was 13 where I couldn't stop talking like a pirate, mainly like Mr. Krabs. I've started saying me a lot. I was at my braiders for 8 hours last week. Yeah. I know for them it's usually like 1 or 2 appointments a day. So I know that it takes a long time. 10 hours? 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Way I'm over here thinking, wow, that's quick. I can barely remember how I spoke. I just remember not being able to control it. Okay, Flurry's cute. More than someone's entire ship. Okay, I like this section a lot. I do really like this. I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. We watched like 3 documentaries on Netflix. Yeah, I feel like that's always how that goes. You're kind of just chilling. You're kind of hanging out. Which is fun. That's good. This is not the right color, but I'm gonna throw it in right now. Really fast. Just to have a... have another thing because I like that. I think this is fun. My hairdresser cut so much of my hair, but it honestly barely looks different. Like I noticed how much thinner it is, but nobody's noticed that it's been cut. Lamau. And again, I have to wear a hairnet at work. Look at Flurry enjoying the space that they are a part of. Yes, Flurry. Incredible. Amazing. I only get a haircut once a year. I actually cut my hair twice this year, but both times I did it myself. So braiding is very intricate. I don't have the face for or the hair for braids, which is a tragedy. But then I think about how many of these braiders keep getting exposed on social media for being flaky and greedy and weird. We can't have anything. It is hard. Same. I'm due soon. My hair is disgusting. I can barely tie my hair, but I had like 2 full tails before. My hair is still not even down to my shoulders. Wow. Do you know that sometimes on your island a Chinese fox come? Wait, what? Oh, Red. Yeah. Red. He's one of my faves. I kind of want to get a haircut soon too, just because I don't like how the color has kind of turned out. Although it did turn into like Dodger blue for a bit, which was like that was pretty cool. So lucky. I have a reliable, talented braider. But also she works from home and has like 5 kids, so it's weird to be there sometimes. Wow, that is a lot. One half of my head completely changed curl pattern and is so different, very frizzy and dry, so I don't know what's happening there. My blue dye faded out. It took forever. I don't know if it's worth going to a treasure island just for this one mirror. But I'm gonna do it. Last time they started eating dinner while I was there, and I was like, haha, smells good. Can't be that. Do I have like a good one though? I do not. Okay, we're gonna have to go to a treasure island again. Every time I spend 4+ hours at a climb at the salon, I run out of things to talk about, and then I feel like a little court jester for the rest of the appointment trying to entertain them. That's what streaming's like. It's honestly a skill. Look, Elisa said the same thing recently. She's like, you always somehow read exactly how we mean to say it. And I'm like, I don't know. That's a real skill. That's the real skill that I have. My hair had a teal tint for like a year and a half. I always support an entrepreneur, but being in someone else's home for 8+ hours is wild. King of the reading room. Yippee! It's a vibe check? Maybe. Should we do something fun for like Thanksgiving or Christmas time? I assume most of you guys are going to be doing stuff with the fam. I'm going to have a golden retriever, I think, for like 3 weeks in December. Although I might just take the days for myself. Well, it's funny because they texted me the other day. It's like, hey, we're planning on traveling for the holidays. Can you watch her for this amount of time? I'm like, yeah, that's no problem. They texted me like 6 a.m. It didn't wake me up, but like I start responding saying that I can. And then they stopped replying. I'm like, so are we on for this or just like... No, I mean, I'm going to stream for like Christmas time and stuff, but I'm thinking like, do we want to do like a 12 days of Simpmas type of vibe? Or do we want to do just like a Christmas stream? You know, it's just like a whole thing. Just a reference for Temu. No, Red has existed longer than Temu has, for sure. Who wants a ginger snap? Me. I'm getting my hair done. Getting my hair done makes me feel like a dog at the groomers for some reason. I had a client for 7 hours the other day, and by hour number 2, I was like, so, what's your favorite color? Yes. Look, okay, the favorite color question, though, everyone's like, oh, it's such bad small talk. But it's really not. Like, I think knowing someone's favorite color is very valuable information. I ask kids that question all the time. And it's great. Okay, hold on. We have to go. They're taking over. I'm going to wait a minute for this. I'm not much of a talker at a hairdresser just because I always feel a little bit weird with somebody that's like hands on my head. I'm kind of just always silent, and I think I can kind of sit comfortably in silence, and I assume that like I give off a good enough vibe that they're like, oh, this is fine. But you know. Favorite colors are for babies. To be fair, I do ask kids this question all the time. But like, I think you can learn a lot about a person based on their favorite color. If their favorite color is red, maybe they're a little bit angrier. Maybe a little bit more passionate. Who knows? Something like that. My favorite color is red. And I'm boiling with rage. Constantly. I don't really talk to my hairstylists, not because I'm antisocial, but more so because I get distracted and overwhelmed by how ugly I feel in that mirror. Like, salon mirrors are evil. What does green say about somebody? Well, I mean, I'm not like a color theorist, but I assume green is like inviting abundance. It's somebody who likes nature sounds, things like that. Green has a much more earthy, chill vibe to it. You know? My favorite color is bright white. What? Ice isn't Colin's person. I know his favorite colors are black and red. We love green. I say green is my favorite because it's what I'd rather be surrounded by. Red flag. Wait, what? Troy, what? That's crazy. Have you guys seen the Brooklyn Green lady? She's honestly one of my favorite, like, niche celebrity types. Like, what a vibe she is. She's just in her, like, neon lime green outfit every day with her green hair. I'm like, ah, incredible. People who choose white as their favorite color, red flag. Also, people who say they don't have one. Oh, that's the Animus Minor. Yes, yes, it is. Halloween colors are good. I like Halloween colors. I like orange. My aspiration as I get older is to become the lavender lady. I want to be her, but lavender. Ooh. You might need to move to a big city, though, Daisy. Which I think you would thrive in. The thing about that lady is I actually have never checked if she has, like, any social media presence or anything. Or if, like, people only know her because they see her on the street and then, like, take pictures or, like, talk to her and stuff. I mean, she stands out for sure. Denver. Denver's not small. I own so many purple clothes that people don't even ask me my favorite color anymore. Okay, that's not necessarily fair, though. I own a lot of blue clothes. I own a ton of blue clothes. Blue is not my favorite color. And sometimes I think blue makes my skin look very red. So I don't like big cities. Just because you don't like big cities doesn't mean you wouldn't thrive in one. You know what I mean? Blue is so your color, though. It's okay. It depends. It depends. I've had so much coffee, guys. I'm buzzing. I own like one piece of lavender clothing. I don't like to wear it, but I like to be surrounded by it. Well, you can get more lavender clothing. I might own more lavender clothing than you do then. Get them numbers up, Daisy. What the heck? Do you have a fave number? I was about to say 6-7, but it's not 6-7. It's not. That would be lying to you. I have a few favorite numbers. I like 7 a lot. My very first screen name ever on anything was Cupid Boy 7. Honestly, still a banger name. If I ever rebrand, Simplexus is gone. We're rebranding Cupid Boy 7. I wear more green and gray than anything. I really like 21, and I really like 27. Great numbers. Great numbers. I love to wear it, but I'm not always crazy about it in my environment. I always wanted to have Marshall on my island, but I got a black pig called Naria. Wait, isn't that Agnes in a different language? Guess what my favorite number is? 1,000. I'm sitting within reach of 18 lavender colored items as we speak. Daisy is the kind of person, if it is not lavender, she will make it so. For anyone wondering. No, that's too goofy. As much as I love the Christmas items. It's just that I have my island in Spanish. Yeah. I understand. No, that's one of my favorite villagers. If it is who I'm thinking of. She's one of my favorite ever. This is true. My mic stand is spray painted lavender. I'm gonna grab this. Not those. Not that. I think I'm on the right island though. What's everyone else's favorite number? Because I feel like we all have one. I'm also a big fan of 18. I don't know, something about the numbers. You're just like, ooh, nice. Okay, cool. Seven, 13, 7, 35. 35 is an interesting. I feel like 7 makes a lot of people probably have 7. A lot of people probably really like 7. That's fair. 13's a good one as well. Big fan, big fan. 35 is interesting. I'm also drawn to 53. Because birthday. I just like 9. 9's a good one too. I mean, I don't think there's any bad number. Unless somebody comes in and like, my favorite number is 98. I'm like, what? What is that? May 3rd. No, yeah. Yes. I understand. Maybe I should make a new TikTok called Cupid Boy 7 again. 35 is just Joe Jonas, and it's been my favorite number since I was 12. What do you mean it's just Joe Jonas? What? My 13th birthday was on a Friday the 13th, so it just stuck to me as a fave. I was also born on a Friday the 13th. Which is why I always assumed I got injured on my birthday. Who's to say for sure, though? Joe, 3. Jonas, 5. Oh. I see. I thought it was for Kevin Durant. The only real 35 I know. There's like a better mirror item, but I have not seen it on any of these treasure islands. Why? Lore of 7 for me is that in the 4th grade, I had a neon orange hoodie, my favorite color at the time, that had the number 7 on it. And I just declared it my favorite number since it was on my favorite color. That's fair. That makes perfect sense. I don't know why people are making random numbers like 6-1. I don't even understand why people think 6-7 is so But it's so funny and cool. Like, bro, it's just a number. Yeah, but 6, 7. That's the thing about those kind of things. You just kind of have to roll with it. There's no reason to try to explain it. Just let it be. And then honestly, it becomes really funny when you do that. This is the one I want. Elegant mirror. We're gonna grab 3 variations. I feel like 12 is such a pretty word though. 12? My lacrosse number was 7 growing up, and I just kind of stuck. And when I made my very first email address, HK7 was taken, then thus 257. Wait, because you added it together? 2 plus 5 is 7? That's so funny. 12 does feel nice. Wait, I agree with that. Wait, we're discovering something about numbers. I think I've always been a secret numerologist, honestly. I've always thought that numbers are very important, and I don't know why. I just don't know. But I also like 30. 30. I also like 30 because of my favorite Jack in the Box ad. When they really embraced being the fast food place that catered to gardeners. My favorite commercial is the guy who should not be driving. He's in like a VW bus, like van. And he pulls up to the Jack in the Box and he sees that they have tacos on the menu for $1 at the time. They're now $1.29. And he's like, tacos. And there's no one in the seat next to him, but he's like, he looks at the Jack in the Box bobblehead on his dash and he's like, how many should I get? And then the Jack in the Box bobblehead goes, 30. And he goes, that's what I was thinking. That's just a banger. It's a true banger. Yes, mine is 12:30. Hannah has the same birthday as LeBron James. It's crazy. Like, bro, the 6-1 maker was just staring at my soul. There are so many words that I think would be very pretty names if they didn't have meanings they currently do. Both of those are not good. No. I think you just like words that end with an ia sound. That's what I feel. Which I don't. I mean, fair enough. I think 5-3 looks pretty because all the curves. If the 5 was an 8 though, true banger. 8-3, yes. Think about 8-13. I don't think that words that end with like an ia sound are necessarily like pretty though. Like they're fine. Let me grab these as well. Whoa. Whoa. Let me get angled signpost. And we good to go? Arson would be such a cute little boy name. Fatwa would be a good name for a daughter. I said that wrong. Fatwa? What are we saying? Huh? All right, time to check if my clothes are somewhat dry and not stinky. If they smell, then I gotta rewash. AKA leave. Daisy low. I can give you negative 2,500 bells for this. There's 64 million bells. Sold. I like when I am in a stream that's not too much people on it because it's just chill. I hate that mildewy smell. Me too. Well, Celix, you're in the right place for now. This time next year, though, who knows? Could be hundreds. thousands of people even, because the Animal Crossing 3.0 update is going to be coming out, and I am going to have one island a month, speed running everything, boom, 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 boom. Can't believe Rose's washer doesn't do that. Okay, actually, I was thinking about it, Hannah. My washer doesn't do that either. I always thought that Gaddafi sounded nice and strong. Okay. We're taking it too far. No. Are you going to use all 3 island slots on the Dream Island? Yeah, I absolutely will. I absolutely will. There's just so much, like, it's just... Yeah. Guys, I wish I didn't have schoolwork. Like, I'm very excited to be going to school and learning things and hopefully getting a job that's like a real career, you know, something that's like not what I've been doing. But I hate that I have to like write papers and stuff. I want to just stream all day. See, that's a good one for Dominate, Troy. Hold on to that. I also want you to stream all day. What's the paper on? I have to write a reflection paper about my readings, which is like nice because it's like a pretty casual response paper. I just finished a paper that I honestly don't think is that good. I turned it in yesterday. It's technically due on Sunday, but I was writing it and I was like, one, I went over the page limit, which is something I've literally never done before for a paper ever. But I had to write on 3 separate things, and I had to fit it in 3 to 4 pages. And I'm just like, you're not giving me enough space, first of all. So I overwrote and said, hey, I went over just a tiny bit. Sorry. And, I turned that in yesterday. Hopefully it does okay. I don't really care what my grades are like as long as I'm passing. I really don't care what my grades are, but I do still want to do a good job. I do still want to do a decent job. Because I'm not planning on pursuing like a PhD or anything. So as long as I pass, I'm not really worried. But you know, I have a group project that we're meeting for on Monday, which also sucks because that's the only day everyone can meet. And I'm like, look, I'm not available. Like, I'm available to meet on a Monday, but so it's another streaming day. I'm not going to tell them that. I don't want them to know that I stream. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but I'm just like, okay. It's at 1 p.m. at least, so that's fine. But and I have another paper that's going to be, it's got to be 4 to 6 pages. And that's due at the end of next week, which I haven't started yet. And I actually don't know what I'm even writing about. It has to be on the, God, what are they on? I forget the name. I have to, getting a group of adults together is a nightmare, yeah. That's why I was just trying to be as flexible as possible. I'm like, I'm good with whatever, as long as it's not in the afternoon when I actually have like a thing I need to do. Otherwise, I'm pretty open. Like, I can reschedule streams. Like, I can redo. Like, you know, we streamed in the evening last Monday.
Ladies and gentlemen, the weekend.
Way more than 4. 40 maybe. My family is so strange that my 13 brothers... Wait, what? And he's an iPad kid. One day my mom takes his iPad away for 3 weeks because he said... That's the way it goes sometimes. Can't be cursing. I've yet to have a session 0 of D&D game where we've been trying to play since July. Yeah, it's hard. I want to play D&D again with my friends. We were meeting, but then one friend just started bailing, and I'm like, look, I can DM for just 2 people, but like, don't commit to something then. All 40 of us are annoying. Oh, you mean like that? No. I don't think anybody's annoying. I've never been annoyed by anything you guys say. Unless... I only get annoyed when people are spamming things that are not relevant to what we're talking about or doing. That's the only time I get annoyed. Like somebody was spamming Italian brain rot in one of my other chats today, and it's like, what are you doing, bro? I hate how popular that's getting too. Like they're... Like, I keep trying to explain to the children why their Italian brain rot cards are, 1, worthless. Because they keep asking me, how much is this worth? And I'm like, it's not worth anything. It's literally stolen art. Like, it's worthless. You're paying for someone's stolen art. It's messed up. But they're children, first of all. And I'm like, you should not be buying AI cards. Your parents should not be buying you AI cards. Like, this is so bad. No, I think Carson's really funny. I think Carson's super funny, actually. It's also really funny because Carson has never shown up on a stream that's actually gaming. They only show up for the streams when I'm like cleaning my room or something. And I think that's so funny. What are AI cards? Like it's literally like generative AI art printed on these trading cards. Everything about them is like, I'm not going to share, like you can look them up yourself. They're like Italian brain rot cards. I'm not going to share them. I'm not going to platform them at all. But I think it's like really bad. I think they're super bad for so many different reasons. And it's becoming like a problem because like they are infiltrating into my Pokemon card class. And it's just like, there's no fandom. Yeah, they're just a thing. Somebody's capitalizing on another Gen Alpha like trend, and they're doing it in the worst way possible because it's all AI generated. It's just so awful. And I actually get really annoyed by that because they're always like, how much is this worth? And I'm like, it's not worth anything. It's worth literally nothing. Like you're holding just garbage in your hand. Like that's it. Like that's basically trash. Like you pay for trash. And I don't say it just like that, but I do say it's like it doesn't have any value. Like it has zero value. There's no market for these. There's nothing. No, that is basically what they're doing. Yeah. I'm like, if you wanted to make this yourself, you could. Like it's... Like, I don't know. It's just a whole... Maybe I'm just a curmudgeon, but... I don't even necessarily, like... I don't mind people generating AI art on their own. I don't think it's the best thing, but if you're going to try to commercialize it too, it's like you're stealing somebody's work. Like you're just 100% stealing somebody's work. And it's just like... What? You know, it's just like... The thing is, like, I understand that it's just, like, going to become more and more prevalent. And that's just, like, an annoying thing about it. I think I have to, like, concede some things about it. Thank you for the sub! Let me get you your bean boozle. Let me get you your bean boozle. It is really hard to ignore. It's like a whole thing. I really am like... I don't know, it's annoying. It sucks. Okay, let's see. Oh no. It's either going to be pomegranate or Band-Aid. Oh, thank God. pomegranate. It says pomegranate or old bandage. This box has been pretty good. It hasn't really been too bad for me so far. I do want to get a few more of these and do a little every follow is a bean. We all know what Band-Aids taste like. Yeah, well, have you ever been swimming in a public pool and then all of a sudden somebody's bandage is in your mouth and then you're throwing up everywhere, and then because you're throwing up everywhere, everyone else is throwing up everywhere, and then they have to shut down the pool and you get pink eye? It's just like that. Stop. I am staunchly AI. Staunchly. Your experiences are not universal. Is that water park simulator? No. You never had that? That was just me? Did you guys know that I was in my city paper for 20 years running? Because they one time took a really good picture of my friend and I at the public pool underwater. And we said, yeah, you can use that for the paper. And then they used it every single year for 20 years. Good luck. I'm sure you can find it. Talking to a certified guru. No, I was actually also in Baby Gap ads. I was a child model. I mean, look at me. Come on. Come on. Your mom was making money moves? No, it was just a... I don't remember how I ended up in the Baby Gap ads. Maybe you guys know each other. Maybe it would have been in 1994 probably. If one of you was curious to find it, I'm sure you could. 1994 Baby Gap ads. You could find me as a baby. I was only ever in one. I don't think my mom really pursued it. It just like the opportunity came up and my mom was like, yeah, okay, why not? But like, I definitely never was like, I don't think I was ever like, she never like, we're gonna try to get you all these gigs and everything. It was just like, I think somebody like approached her about it or something. I forget exactly how it occurred. I can appreciate AI when it's used to conduct more efficient research. Outside of web search feature, ChatGPT, which I used to find reliable sources of info. Well, so many of the things, like, I hate that it gives me, one, because I don't want it to, but I hate how often I get, like, an AI-generated, like, summary of my search, because I'm like, this is not environmentally friendly. And it's often, the information is often wrong, which annoys me. Like, I don't know. There's so many things that, like, really irritate me about it. I think again, like, I can concede people using, like, I have a friend who's a neon artist, like works like large scale neon, and she has used AI to like map out and plan a room or something. And in that case, I don't think that's the worst use of it ever, because, you know, working in neon, one, really expensive, really fragile. If you can, you know, reduce that burden somehow, I don't really see a problem with it. But, you know, she's then actually physically making the art and like doing the room and doing all that stuff, blowing the glass that she needs to do, you know, like I think that that's fine, but I get annoyed when somebody just generates a picture, prints it on a piece of cardboard, and then sells it as theirs. That's crazy. Like, what? Gotta read my parents put my brother in magazine ads, and then I just got dressed up and taken to JCPenney's photo studio. Yeah, that's messed up. I agree, Koala. It needs to be opt-in, because I hate Google searching something and then the first result is the summary, and I'm just like, I don't want this. And also, it's like, I'm looking to get like, I'm just looking for a website. Why are you like, what's happening? You don't think they go to the bathroom? I've built whole bathrooms. The doctors use medical chat GPT all the time for like info pooling. Like, I think that there are uses for it. And I think that like we'll probably find them like, I don't know. Well, like there are probably going to be times when it's very useful and fine. And like, I'm not going to be super critical of it all the time. But there's so much that I just really do not like. And I'm just like, I was getting tricksy. Oh, okay. Don't get me started on how they paid for his prom expenses and got him a class ring that he never wore, but I had to get a job at Burger King to afford my prom and a class ring simply off the table, even though I actually wear rings. She says, wow, wow. Yes. My cats have been so quiet recently. I keep walking through this area. I don't think it's done necessarily, but I really like it. I agree. I think certain models of AI could be useful when it's referential or when it's all data-based. Straightforward inputs, but Gen AI being used at wide scale when we do not have the resources to support it. There's an intellectual crisis, I fear, an age of mediocrity and desperation. Yeah, I agree. I think you summarized that very well. I think one of the things that's like so funny, like, I don't know. My friend, I was very critical of it, and my friend was too, but he's like, oh yeah, like, I haven't ever actually tried like chatting with it, like seeing how it works. I'm like, that's actually a good point, because I haven't either. So I tried to have a conversation with it, just about like random things, and all the info it like gave me was like very verifiably incorrect. When we were just talking, I wasn't like asking for anything in particular, but it's like, oh, like, what do you think is going to happen this weekend with this thing? And they're like, oh, that actually already happened, and this was the outcome. And it's just like, what are you talking about? Where did you get this information? Bye, Axe. It was just so weird. And I was like, people are like using this as like a resource for like their life. And you're just saying wrong stuff. Like, wait, it does look like the blue floral flooring in Animal Crossing. Most people call it the sand dollar shirt, I think. Which it kind of looks like. It is one of a kind. We have so many patients using it now to research their treatments, class cancer, and then bringing results to our doctors to tell them that they're wrong. It's so frustrating. Yeah. People are having entire therapies. Yeah. Well, that's another thing that I saw the other day. Like, what, OpenAI or whatever, like the ChatGPT people are getting sued because it encouraged somebody to, and they did. And it's like, yeah, like what? The thing is, like, it is specifically designed to tell you what you want. Like, it just reinforces your idea. So like, it's not a good therapist because that's not what a therapist does. One, like a therapist is there to like help you discover yourself and like why things are the way they're happening and then like work through that with you. It's not there to reinforce your preconceived notions. So that's the whole thing. That's true, Celix, I think. So real, my parents prioritized my brother's extracurriculars and I was given books because that way they didn't have to actually parent me. Hee. I've helped them my whole life, but I had to figure out college and life things all on my own. That sucks, Troy. I'm sorry. One time I was dating someone and we had a huge blow-up fight and he apologized over text with a very clearly AI written apology. It's just like so disingenuous too, right? Like it's just like, are you serious? Also, like, don't apologize over text. Like that's already like a red flag to me. But like, I witnessed a guy fully questioning AI about his relationship issues. It's just like, talk to a friend. Like, what are we doing? Like, I don't know. I wonder who proposed to his AI girlfriend despite being married with kids. What? And we have one patient specifically that has a son who uses it to look up her symptoms, and then he calls every day asking if she should go to the ER because ChatGPT says she should. Oh, we're cooked, guys. We're cooked. Only reason I apologize over text is because I cry when I feel strong emotions. Cannot speak. I might just start writing letters. Look, I don't think there's necessarily... Look, there are plenty of reasons to do it. I think that, like, when you're in a relationship with somebody, I think it's a bit of a cop-out. And, like, I would rather be emotional or have another person be emotional with me when telling me an apology, because then I at least know that they mean it. You know, like, there's nothing wrong with crying. You know, like, at least I know you care. Like, if you're gonna use AI to write a fake apology that you're texting me, we're finished. Like, it's just like, what? Exactly, boss. Like, it's just, there's no, because they now don't believe doctors who have been in practice for over 10 years and went to like 15 years of schooling. Ha ha. That's a big hee hee. Just a little goofy. Just a little silly. If it was sent via text but was written by him, I'd be way more okay with that. Yeah. I think that's fine too. I suppose. Using AI to write anything for someone else is just like, where is the effort? Yeah. Crying when they're the one in the wrong. Like, no, dude, I genuinely hate what I did to hurt you and it's making me cry. What? I mean, okay, but like, I think that's a problem on them and not on you. Like, that's not a question of your character. You know, the one PI I work with used AI for doctor excuse note, and I'm like, they're dumb. I can't find the newspaper, but I didn't find photos of you in Thailand. Yep. The Twitch chat censor. What did it send? I can't see it. My chat filters those things out anyway, so I apologize. Hannon, you can let it through. Rhiannon, you can let it through. It's all good. I couldn't find the newspaper either. Honestly, my friend's mom still has multiple copies. I'm sure I could ask her for one. I don't see it either. This is why they're mods. Basically saying you're not worth the time or effort to communicate and be vulnerable with you. They just don't want you to be bothered with the discomfort for longer than they want. Yeah, I think a lot of, like, I don't know. A lot of people are, I don't want to necessarily be critical of everybody, but I think there is not an epidemic per se, but a lot of people don't want to feel discomfort, which is like not good because it's a feeling that helps you like grow and learn. And it sucks, but like, it's still important to like feel those things and like have mistakes and then own up to those mistakes because you learn from them. I think a lot of people don't do that. And the older I get as an adult, where I'm just like, how have you not learned this yet? Like, you're in your 30s. Like, how have you not grown in this way yet? I was like, I don't know. It's just very strange. It's very strange. No discomfort, no embarrassment, no calumny, no complete, no shame. We as a society. A lot of people, yeah, it's true. I don't know. I think a lot of people don't have any shame. It is crazy. In the old days, I'd be seen as a romantic poet, but this generation, I'm seen as corny and cringe. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I love being corny. I love being corny. I love being cringe. Exactly. It's fun. That's when you're really living. Just in the center of it all. Big advocate for bringing back shame. Listen to the thing. Like, again, knowing or like recognizing my own privilege, I can often shame people without much like repercussion for myself, and I do. Like, I'm happy to call people out. People just expect no resistance to things, and it's like, you're not gonna get away with that with me around. Hee hee. Ha ha. I enjoy a micro shame. Like if someone's staring at me, I'll stare back uncomfortably at them. That's good. I do want this here. I think that's better. The way people live their lives through their screen scares me. I don't mean instances like this where we're chatting and connecting in real time, and how's that only possible through the screen? I mean, how is everyone is always recording something for a future moment that doesn't even exist yet? That's actually how I was at the Dodger Parade. I didn't pull my phone out, but every single person in front of me pulled their phone out. And I was like, you're not gonna watch that video back, right? Like, you're just, it's cool. But like, just clap and whistle as they go by. Have fun. Like, I don't know. It just felt, I don't know. I don't know. People are living to go viral. To be fair, I'm always in front of a camera. And sometimes I've gone viral. A couple times. A little bit. People love characters that act almost exactly like me, but then will insult actual people who act like me and hate that. Yes, yes. I don't know, it's just weird. We live in a weird little space. Everyone wants their Y/N moment. What does that mean? Their Y/N moment? Not the Y/N. Wait, what? Huh? I don't get it. Your name. Like a fanfic thing. Y/N equals your name. The movie? My friend said, bro, you're YN when I mentioned how people interact with me in high school. Wait, what? Simp, do you even smut? It means your/name. It's a term used in self-ship fanfic. Commonly used in fanfiction to distinguish a character with. He doesn't read smut for sure. Quote it. Quote it. Should I start reading smut? Is that what you guys are saying? No, like in fan fiction, authors use it in a sentence like he appreciates her and said, in Simps Day they called smut lemons. Guys, you've completely lost me. In my day they called it lemon too. Quote ad. No, you just do quote ad. I don't get it. I don't understand. We're talking about lemons. Okay, I understand the Y/N is you inferring your own name. You're the character. I get that. What are lemons? What's happening? All right, what's the smut I should read? I'll write it down. Give me one to read. I'm too old for that. Smut. I demand you make you writing fanfic a tip incentive. No smut. You want me to write something? You want gay smut? That's all I read. What? Like, okay. Here's the thing. I don't think I've ever been like that into any franchise where I'd want to like read fan fiction about it to begin with. I've never been like, oh, Actually, that's not true. One time I did read a Dragon Ball Z like comic. It was illustrated really well. It looked just like Dragon Ball Z, like the manga, about like a fake tournament. That was really cool. I don't know if they ever finished it, but I was like, whoa, this is really awesome. So that's probably the closest I've ever gotten to any kind of like fanfic. Write a SimCity fic, please. Like M/M slow burn. Pick a fandom, any fandom. I'm sure there's so much that exists, Daisy. You're probably right. But me too. I love a good kidnap by One Direction smut. What? What? Why her main response was BL. Who? Welcome in. Happy Saturday. I have both read and written Jonas Brothers fanfic. All right, somebody quote it. Somebody quote it. I used to be a huge popular Jonas Brother fanfic writer as a teenager. I love the idea that both Daisy and Rhiannon have probably read each other's stuff before on these fanfic forums. And had no idea. What? The Japanese internet. Okay, I see. I see. See, we don't all know the terms. You guys are learning me something today because I found out this girl that I worked with for 4 years was a big DC Comics fanfic writer. Lamau. Rome started my obsession. What? What's my favorite fandom of all time? What have I been like, wow, this is the coolest thing? What have I just never been able to not consume? Star Trek? Oh, excuse me. Maybe? There is original smut too. I have read, it was not very spicy. I read my first romance novel last year. It did not have much smut in it, to be fair. It had like one scene that was very, very vanilla, honestly. It's not really my genre, I'll be honest. It's an Abby Jimenez novel. It's a fine book. What was the name of it? Just Friends? No. I'll find it for you. Let me have a gander. Abby Jimenez. I read The Friend Zone. About Kristen, who is secretly facing a medically necessary procedure that will make her unable to have children. Yeah. There's a spin-off of this that I've actually been meaning to read because I felt really bad about what happened to that character. And I said, I might need to see what happens. Okay, hold on. Rome is a Panic at the Disco fanfic. It's called The Heart Rate of a Mouse. This is niche, but I wrote a Sleeping with Sirens fanfic, and I won't elaborate on that. I didn't know all of you were such writers. Well, it depends where Rhiannon was writing her fic, because I was only reading / doing fanfic on MySpace, part of your world. That's where I wrote, ha ha ha. I had a page called JMSing on MySpace. I wrote a BNHA fic when I was 12 or 13, and it had thousands of readers before I deleted it. It wasn't smut, though. I started writing a Nary fic once. I hear good things about it. Yeah, I honestly thought the book was pretty good, but I don't think it's like my genre. Puts a million emojis. Do it, Celix. Okay, can I add you on Goodreads? What's your Goodreads, simp? I don't have Goodreads. I just looked up Abby Jimenez novels on Google, and I'm like, oh yeah, that was the one. I never wrote fic, but I did browse fanfiction.net and AO3 frequently. I just learned about AO3 recently. I was not sure what it was. I heard it went down like a couple weeks ago for maintenance or something, and people were freaking out. I need to get back into writing. I haven't written anything that wasn't for school in quite some time. I also wrote a fic about The Walking Dead that had artists drawing for me. What? What were we talking about? I wish I remembered. My page was for layout/graphics. Chelsea! Hello! Happy Saturday! It's for layout/graphics, but I wrote fic on the side and my name changed often. It's been 84 years. It has been. I hope you're doing well. I hope you are doing well. Thank you. I was trying to remember where else I read fic. How do you not remember that one? I would share which fandom I was reading fic about, but I'm trying to avoid getting cyberbullied. Look, I think at this point, I think you're fine. I mean, I'm writing all this down to anonymously, like, bully all of you, but... Do you guys know that even writers like Shakespeare wrote fan fiction of their own? Some of the greatest writers throughout history started with fan fiction. There's nothing SimCity can say or do that's too far at this point. Wicked is a fanfic. That's true. Immediately, and take this info with you to the grave. I'll say I read fic about 5 Seconds of Summer in 5th Harmony. Okay, so a lot of boy band fanfic I'm seeing. Who knew? That's fun, I think. I really like this area, guys. We did this just today. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Amazing. I'm not sure I like these stairs. I might have to do like a natural ramp. Should I do that right now? I used to read Glee, specifically Kurt/Blaine fic and Anne of Green Gables fic. The Duality of Man. Kurt plus Blaine. Blaine was the football player, right? I watched all of Glee. We'll say that. I never read fics about real people because it always felt disrespectful to me. Interesting. I guess I understand why. Inferno is technically fic. Amazing. The dark-haired gay. I don't remember. Huh. He was a warbler. Even though I was in college at the time. Nothing. When did Glee come out for me? I think Glee, okay. I think Glee was like my high school years. And then I ended up finishing it. When did this air? Yeah, 2009. Wow, I'm kind of realizing that this cast is kind of cursed. 2 of these people are gone. I never really judge the fandom, just the deed, just the dead dove tags, but even the if I don't like, I don't read, I block and mute it if I can. 3? I do remember the show kind of going downhill after Finn. Well, obviously they couldn't keep going, but you know. this change? Why does this look different? That is crazy. That is crazy. Not the fix I read. Interesting. So what you guys are saying too is there's smut and then there's smut. I feel like I kind of just want to avoid all of it. I don't know. I just could have custom phone case thing. Custom phone case thing? Yeah. Well, I actually don't use it, but... Oh, fair, yes. At least fully human characters, it's only mild trauma. I'm reading the last ACOTAR book right now, and it's so slooty. Let's see. I see. I would say the Abby Jimenez book was smut. Barely. It was like smut. It's fine. It was a cute little story. I'm embarrassed to read it on the train. I see. Have you guys been reading, have you guys started Pluribus? It's on Apple TV. I don't want to spoil too much about it, but the main character is the most unhappy woman in the world. And there's like a reason why that becomes a thing. But her job, she is like a romanticy writer. And I think it's really funny. I feel like the pipeline is spice, smut, corn. Wait till he finds out about knots. Apple TV is included with my phone plan. I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't have it otherwise, but what are knots? I feel like I need to know now. It's not like I'm unaware of, like, I'm not, you know. Like, we'll tell you when you're older. Omegaverse? Okay, I don't know what we're talking about. I see. How are you all so in tune with this? How is every single person in this chat like... Oh yeah, I've been reading and writing for years. What? Oh god. Victimized by werewolf smut? I see. I'm crying. It's just so funny. I promise I'll read something. It's probably gonna be so awful. I'm probably gonna be so aghast about the words I'm reading on the page. I'm gonna be like, I wasn't the victim. I was a willing participant. I saw the tags. I knew. Okay. That's good stuff. I'm happy for you all. I'm truly. That's great. It's good, good, good. I'll look up, I see. Smut King tag on stream. I don't look. I'm gonna look at your little fanfic thing. I'm gonna find some Star Trek thing or something because it's just what I'm the most familiar with or something, and I'm gonna be like, it's gonna be pretty vanilla. Hopefully, I don't know. Well, I was just thinking about like, what's the fandom that I'm like the most, like I've consumed the most content of. And I honestly think it's Star Trek. I've seen every show, every movie. And they have a lot of content, so I'm like, eh. Although I think they might have books too, so I've never read that. I mean, honestly, Star Trek as a show is kind of freaky. I'm not even like, in general. Like they don't keep it. I mean, it's not that explicit, but they're not like. You know what I mean? Do you know that on the same date of the update, they were gonna put in? Yeah, I'm gonna get it for sure, Celix. I'm gonna upgrade day 1 to the Switch 2 edition of Animal Crossing. Oh, I read Teen Wolf fanfic too. Daisy just comes back in. She's just like, "Bah, I'm back. By the way." With his hand like. Hannah be writing. Hannah be writing. No. Yeah, I went to go check on my laundry and came back to Werewolf Mention, so I remembered. I see. Oh, that's good. That's good stuff. That's a good laugh. No, that's so funny. Look, Hannah said a lot of funny things in chat. That might be up there as the funniest thing I've ever seen her write. That might be the funniest. By the Lego man, because I won't be able to sleep good. True, true. When he hits the... Oh, please stop. I can't take all the compliments. All right, well, we take it back anyways, because you used the wrong compliment. It's the wrong spelling of it. You're using the word that's complimentary. You know, it's like, it complements this, it goes with that. Come on. Come on. Hannah's not a writer. I take it back. She used the wrong "your" earlier. It's been all downhill. Sorry. I work with numbers, not letters. True. Can't blame you for that one. You know what's crazy? Hannah has been my friend for over a year now. I think it's going on 2 years. Not one time has she given me any insider trading info at all, which kind of crazy. I just have I ever what? Maybe. Wondered? I've definitely wondered before. I try not to. I try not to use my brain if possible. That's at least 5+ years of friendship knowledge. Maybe. fair point. I prefer not to wonder. This is true. I prefer not to wonder. I prefer not to think. AO3 only. Let someone else do it all for me. They don't call it insider for nothing. True. True. That's holy moly. How do I have 6? How do I have 6 again? My room's getting pretty hot. My room's getting pretty warm. 3 more years to go. Did you even take her out to dinner first? Guys, I started swiping on Tinder a lot more since I was in Seattle. I was trying to get my friends to participate in Double Date with me. They would not. It's not really a dating app. It definitely seems like more of a hookup app. And I'm just like, I don't know if this is for me. Like, well, yes. I don't know. It's really become that. Which is fine. But it's just like, I don't know. What if I come across my boss? Don't knock it till you try it. Okay, well, I don't get any matches anyways, so. Nothing to try, you know. Now you're the weird one if you're on the dating app looking to date. Yeah, I guess. I suppose so. All right. What do we think about the natural ramp over all the others? I've done almost nothing on this for the past hour. You all distracted me with your fanfic. All because I didn't know what Y/N was. I'm like, what is this? One swiped right and the other swiped left. That's funny. Look, here's my thinking when it comes to things like that. Like, if you know them in person, why just talk to them in real life and then find, like, don't do the app. Like, maybe you find out through the app that they're single. Then, you know, you don't have to feel weird about it. But then, like, but also dating coworkers always feels a little messy, right? That just feels like passing notes in class. Exactly. I don't know how I feel about the snowman. What if I remove the snowman? Does it feel more like, I like the snowman? I think it's fun. It's whimsical. You think no on the snowman? Or don't date your coworkers? Snowman feels childish? Yeah, I agree. It's wild that boomers met each other through work. Right? LOL! I don't think there's necessarily anything wrong. But, I don't know. I always say, like, steer clear. I don't know anybody meets anybody nowadays. Party? The thing is, I don't like parties. I was at a party the other day, and I was like, I don't like this. I'm not having fun. I just feel uncomfortable in my body. I do like without the snowman more. My parents met through work, and now they live in separate households. Smug. I don't like people who have to date anyone. That's fine. That's good. Good for you. Right? I don't need to go to a party to feel uncomfortable in my body. That's the thing. The party makes me feel uncomfortable. I'm just like, where am I in space physically right now? Because whatever it is, wherever I'm at, I don't like it. I'm not feeling it. Maybe I need to find like a... It's always at like bars and stuff though. I don't drink. My room is super hot. One day my brother was playing Animal Crossing and spent $1 million bells on food. I'm still grinding in Animal Crossing for Joey. Joey? He's the kangaroo, right? How many tickets have you used? Have you peed? Have I peed? Today? Yeah. The duck? Oh, the duck. 12? Oh, that's not too bad. I can hydrate. I heard there will be a Switch 2 with MKW on it at the event tonight, so I agreed to attend. Ah, very fun. Hope you find him. I prefer to meet through becoming oddly parasocial with someone across the planet. Thank you. Exactly. Catch me on the forums. Catch me on the forums. I know people have actually. We're gonna go for Sark. Okay. Soap Company. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Mine and Laura all began on Neopet boards. I think I know this actually. Honestly, for somebody who's online so much, I'm really not online that much. I feel like everyone has so much more interesting, like, internet lore. And I'm just like, I just like get on. And like, I don't know, talk. I was never really on forums. I was just on Xbox Live getting slurs thrown at me over the mic. Like, okay, well. Most people were on Neopets for the game and pets, but I was there to meet strangers on the chat boards. I feel like this is missing something. Canon event. Oh, and Chelsea's on Animal Crossing now. Well. I learned my first slur on Xbox. No, me too. I learned probably my first few slurs on Xbox. And I'm like, I feel like you're not supposed to say that word. Feels like a no-no word. And it was. Does anyone remember Quizilla? No. I'm too old for that. I'm too old for that. Maybe not. I just don't know what that is. I do not know. Wait. Oh, just a... Okay, I kind of like the idea of this. Sitting like... I like that section. I mean, that section feels good too. It just like this somehow, or maybe right here. Actually, the more I look through this, the more I think this is like pretty good. How it will if you'll be able to read a baby's mind. Wait, what? Wii World? I play on Girls Go Games? Wait, what? It was BuzzFeed before BuzzFeed. I was big on... What? Okay, I think the snow globe is the... That's pulling it all together for me. It looks a little silly, but it's good. I think my Snow White section, I mean, it's the middle of the day and it's a sunny November 12th, but this feels pretty decent. You could make up names and terms and sites and Simp would never know. You really could. You really could. I know AO3 because I just learned about it. Not today, even. I learned about it a few weeks ago. Haha. Still there. I love any of those massively multiplayer chat games. I just played World of Warcraft. That's my lore. I played 8 years of World of Warcraft. That's how I got into streaming. That's how I started making my first internet friends, really. Funky little guy. Bye, Celix. Enjoy food. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys. I think we're gonna get to start Castle in Hollywood next stream. Because, hello? This looks pretty good. This looks pretty good. I kind of want to see it at night. Look at it at night. I don't want the whole island to be in December. But for the video, like recording the video, should I maybe put that one section? It might be nap time. What the heck did you just say to me? What in the world? Toroy E12? What? You have to stay for the raid. Actually. Because I need to end soon and finish a paper. I actually streamed for longer than I thought I was going to today. I'm sorry. But we need to look at what our space looks like at night. I need to be able to add her to a Dream Island as a resident. I need to be able to add her to the Dream Island as a resident. I need to build her a house. She's so short. It's so funny. Because she's here, there should be shooting stars, right? Does anyone have an ACNH crush? She always makes the list. Not really. I think that the villagers are cool, but wow. I have an anti-crush, Keaton. He can rot in hell. Hate that guy. She shows up in DAs? No, but for the 3.0 update, you can make the Dream Islands, right? You can do like the creative mode Dream Islands. I want to be able to add a house for her. Because I think you can do, I'm assuming you can do something like that. All right, this looks pretty good though, right? This section right here. But I don't know. I'd probably do an observatory. Hey! Is that what, just an apostrophe is your name? Welcome in. Welcome in. But this looks pretty good at night too, though. have street lamps. Frick. Honestly, this would be even good. Oh. Look at her. Whoa. No, there she is. It's not like she can go that far. I might dream address this island at night. My moon, my stars. They stole her observatory from her. Re-add it, Nintendo. Give Celeste back her observatory. Or else. I don't think there's any shooting stars on this. The world is a resort. You played Zelda? Which is your favorite? My favorite of all time is the Minish Cap. I think that's the best Zelda game ever made. My favorite 3D Zelda is Twilight Princess, followed by Majora's Mask, and then Tears of the Kingdom. Those are all really, really good. But I don't think there's a bad Zelda game out there. I think they're all incredible. Flurry! Ocarina of Time is a great choice as well. A very good choice. Very, very good. I just still want her to have her little thing. You know what I mean? I want her to have her little observatory. And we're gonna have to... Maybe not on this island, though. Like, I need to add Minoru. I for sure need to add Minoru. To an island. But she's not gonna be good on this one. She's one of the Legend of Zelda villagers that they're adding in 3.0. And I for sure need to add her. She's a deer villager. Wait, what? Yeah, they're adding 2. I need to look into this update. I'm so lost. I thought you were gonna watch my video on it. It's basically just the update video. Basically just the whole video. Yes, yes, yes. We're definitely on to Castle in Hollywood. I thought you said you didn't cover everything. No, I covered the whole thing. I cover it all. It's not the most super in-depth breakdown, but that's all of it. Hold, please. Hold, please. It's 14 minutes long. Okay, my loves and turtle doves. It is now time for this gal. I will see you soon. May you have blessed weekends and lovely start to your week. Should we play Animal Crossing this upcoming Monday? I really want to get onto this next section of my island. My castle in Hollywood. It's gonna require a lot of movement. Well, I might put it like right here. Yes, please. I think about you always. Tied together by a string. I might add Bob. Okay. You can't see my villagers, but I can. But I still have Rex, and I still have Phil. And which is maybe fine still. But Rex and Phil need to go. They're not allowed to stay on the island for sure. The other ones, they're all pretty good characters. Like Flurry is in the Snow White zone, right? It's fine. She is a white hamster. But Bob is who I imagined the song about Castle in Hollywood. Like, song is about. Not really. But when I think about Bob, I'm like, yes, he's perfect for this. But maybe I'll go through my other amiibo cards. I just wanted some variation. I don't know if I want Bob to be that character, though. Because the song is about her losing touch with her best friend and, like, not reconciling. Which is kind of sad. I don't want to think of Bob that way, I feel like. But who knows? Who knows? Okay. Okay, y'all. It be that time. I have some work I need to do. I know, Hannah, I'm sorry. 3.5 hours last night. Almost 4 hours today. We need to find a friendly face to raid, you know? A friendly little face to raid and be like, hey, oh, we can just that's good. That's a friendly face, right? Like that's fine. What's going on? They're doing this. Okay. Yippee! Oh, bye again, Char. Bye bye. Bye bye. Nobody stays for my raids, man. They all disappear. They all disappear on me. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Let's go say hi to Allie. Guys, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend, week, month, year, decade, life. Thanks for chatting, lurking, following, gifting, subbing, teaching me about smut, and most importantly, watching. I appreciate you all very, very much. I'll be live again Monday morning with more Animal Crossing. Hopefully see you then. If not, I'll be live Tuesday evening. Veterans Day, and maybe even longer than, I might even go live early on Tuesday because it is Veterans Day. No, nothing's happening. So, very cool. All right. Thank you, everybody. Bye, 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 bye. See you soon. Let's go say hi to Allie. Bye, 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 bye.